you're being asked does not line up with your future self. Welcome to the live. Dr. Eve here, where I talk about all things living well on this journey from building a home economy from the soil up. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's a great day to be alive, be amongst the land of the living. And if you are here, say, Father, I thank you because we have seen some things on this journey, and we have had some losses, and we've had some wins. But we are grateful just to be alive. I want to talk to you all today about a very important topic that's near and dear to my heart. Those of you who know me know that I have been on a journey for a long time, and that at different phases in my life, different seasons in my life, the work looks a little different. That's called your future self. What I have been finding as I have been working with individuals in the community, one on one, through my cohorts, and through many venues and pathways of helping others to um, branch out, increase the capacity of their professional development, or start entrepreneurship. On that journey, what I have discovered is that many individuals like myself, we worked for a long time. We worked for a really, really long time. And that's just what we did. We worked. We worked, we learned new skills, we transferred and worked in new capacities, new institutions, all the things, right? And over time, you found yourself, there were things you enjoyed about your job, and then there were things you absolutely hated. And the thing about entrepreneurship is you can take the things you absolutely loved and create entrepreneurship opportunity. And one of the things that I'm learning, even as we move throughout life with the individuals that I work one on one with, is that they still don't know their strength zone. One of the things that have made me complete and happy is identifying, hey Tracy, is identifying my strengths and knowing where exactly will my strengths uh, increase my capacity to be successful, right? So when I work with my cohorts, one of the things that I recommend first and foremost is that one, understand your strengths. We read the book Strength Finders. What is your life goal? My life goal is to please God, is His will, and to please God. And it looks different at every phase of my life, which is why things do change, right? So right now, before I, you know, get into the lesson for today, um, right now, my life encompasses everything that I have done along the journey. My work just looks different. I am now a coach, a mentor. I am working hands-on to solve problems in a space that is not only important for the individuals that I work with, but it's also important for me and my family in this time, and that is food security. That is food, water, shelter, and energy. The things are basic essentials to individuals in this time. And I am a believer. I like to classify myself as a disciple, not necessarily a Christian, but a disciple of God's, a disciple of Christ. Because I believe we get caught up in religions when we say, oh, I am a Christian. Christianity is a religion, and God is God, and I'm just discipling for Him. I'm doing Oh, I'm not sure what you're saying, Alex, because the sentence is okay. So you can't understand the language. So try the translation feature to see if you can get that. But yeah. So I'm encompassing all the things in my life journey in the work that I do today. So autocorrect, got you. Um, so back to the question at hand today is a lot of times what I've learned on the journey in order to be successful is first to identify my strength zone. You know, I am a connector. I help people activate my very name. I am a messenger who's called to help people to birth their dreams, whether that's through their career development pathways or career development pathways because God wants mighty things from all of us, right? So, but in this time, in this space, I am focusing more on the hands-on aspect, which is the agricultural component, like more helping those who want to truly align themselves in the agricultural space, right? What does agricultural space look like? It means the clothes you wear, it means the creams you wear on your face, it means if you are a creator, if you art, all of these things, textiles, clothing, sewing, all of those things, healthcare, health aids, all the things. Those are all textile or agriculture related. Anything that's made from agriculture, right? Elements of agriculture, whether that be plants, or food, or clothing, or soil, even cement. Stuff is made. These things are made out of agricultural elements, and many of us forget that we can align ourselves in the agricultural space. Hence, Agricultural University Technical College, AT&T, Agricultural Science. So, you want you can't donate even if you had money. I don't have a donation link. Oh, well, I have there's, in my bio, there's a description, there's a website, and you can click on that. It has a donate now button. So if you ever want to donate to the work that we do, that's how you do it. But what I was saying here is the question at hand is it's okay to say no if it doesn't align with your future self. Because a lot of times we as helpers are so busy, we want to help everybody. I did it. I would find myself, I just want to be available. I want to be there for this. I want to fight for that. I stand in the gap for. You can't do everything. But what we do is we try to do everything as helpers. But what I've learned along the way is there's helpers, there's helping, and there's helping. Helping that is, um, how should I describe it? Helping that is, what's the right word? The right word I'm trying to find is, let's see, mm, 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 mm. Not valid, but help that is, what's the word I'm looking for, y'all? It is meaningful. Help that is meaningful, right? And impactful. That's the word. Impactful work. And so we can't do our best impactful work if we are all over the place, right? So at every season in my life, I reevaluate my skill sets, my my offerings, and my ability in that season, right, to carry forth the mission, which is always to help God's people. So, in this season, and I'm going to give you an example of what that looks like. Now, I've worked in corporate, healthcare, and academia. which has led me into retirement to do what I'm doing because I can still help people by doing this, right? Food, water, shelter, and energy. I can still help people, which is the goal, right? Even in retirement. Now, having been a part of all of those industries, I have a heck of a skill set, right? And but there are things that I love about those industries and things that I didn't like about those industries. The things I like about those industries were the things that I now do in entrepreneurship, my strength zone. The things that feel good, the things that I would do every day, whether someone paid me or not, right? And so when you can get up and you can go to work, whether it's for you or for someone else, and do the things that someone would pay you, whether you would do whether somebody pays you or not, then you are really walking in alignment of your ability and your skill set. That's the thing that makes you happy. And when I learned that I had this ability to activate people, this ability to connect people to resources, this ability to activate community and move them from A to B, I knew that I understood where my future self was. So that was the point. Find your future self. Now, once you find your future self, which is that person, that strength zone, that place in your season where you have the capacity to do the work, then you cannot be. I'm going to recommend that you do not let yourself to be so easily caught called into things that don't align with that. So I was talking to a friend earlier, and I used to do that. I used to say yes to everything. But I became burned out, because you're only one person. And some of the things didn't align with my future self. It didn't align with my progress. It didn't align with my career growth. It didn't align with where God was taking me in that season. So, it is very, very important that when you are called to do a thing across all areas of your life, you're spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally, financially, anything that's going to stretch you beyond where your alignment, the answer should be no. Because it's going to take time. It's going to take time away from what is time? Time is money, money is time. And what happens is it's going to take you away from the things that are most important to your future self. Now, all of us in our future self have an ability to care for others, no matter what that is. Your care for others looks different from my care for others because depending on your skills and your strength zone, you might have to show up differently to be effective. So that's why understanding your strength zone is so very important. And so I just wanted to come and share because it was on my heart. I just had a long ride home and I was thinking about that. And I am of the wisdom and belief that we are to use our knowledge, our understanding, and our wisdom to do the work that we're called to do. And as an entrepreneur, no one actually should be working and not owning who they are, because it opens up new opportunities. It opens up windows and doors for you, for God to bless you. When you can teach someone else what it is that you know, that's entrepreneurship, okay? When you can teach someone else something that you know, like really know, understand, and understand, Wisdom is in the application of it, in helping them to apply the knowledge in a way that you can advance. And so I am a little bit um, exhausted today. I believe in transparency because I was up early this morning, had to take my husband for a gastroenterology appointment. Don't we hate those? But sometimes we need to have them to make sure that we are okay. Right? At a certain age, you have to have them. So I was up real early, 6:30. That's a little early for me, even though I take care of chickens on my little homestead farm. It's still very early. I'm a little tired, so if I look a little sluggish, that is why. But I just wanted to say, if it doesn't line up with your future self, then the answer should be no. Because you don't want to waste any time on this journey. They can get somebody else to do it. That's their strength, right? And that's okay. And you have to be okay with that. I had to be okay with it because I was being pulled in 50 million directions. Because I do have the ability to do all of those things. But you have to pick the things. You have to pick the things and be okay with the things you pick. Okay? I do hope that this information helped you. I just came in to do a little live and hang out with you all. If you like what you see here, please share and subscribe. Also, if you are interested in learning more about your future self or want to get a simple assessment for a career pathway um, assessment, let me help you. Go to the link in um, my description and grab an assessment session, so that you too can discover your strength zone and begin to walk in your pathway um, for success. All right, just want to share that with you. Um, let's all be on this journey for what God's will is for our lives. As His messenger of hope, who helps to breathe life into the dreams of others, I avail myself to you. Okay? Names are actually important. My name is Dr. Eve Angel, and that's messenger. I am a messenger of hope who breathes life into the vision of others. And I'm excited to help you as well. So go and have the most amazing day, and whatever you do, don't let anyone get in the way on your journey in this season to becoming in this season. All right, bye for now.